Our big thing right now, this coming year, is actually back to basics. Symmetry's been around for a long time, but we kind of need to go back to basics. Now, with our basics, synergy is really important to us. Synergy is where 1 + 1 = 6. And a good example of this, and I'll mention this again later, is something like in our male balance, there's a couple of herbs called African Bygeum and saw palmetto. Clinical research shows that for this to work on a guy's prostate, he needs 325 milligrams. He takes that, and within a week, they usually get results from just that one herb better than Proscar, which is the #1 drug to treat that. African Pygeum works similarly, but you have to have about 300 milligrams. But research has shown that if you have 100 milligrams of one and 100 milligrams of the other and you mix them together, it's 6 times more effective than either one of them. So you need 325 of one, but just 100 of each, and it's 6 times more effective. That's how all of our products like Genesis are put together, but it's also how I put together the different packs that we have, the different products that I recommend for something, because they create that kind of synergy. Now, that was me about 35 years ago or 40 years ago when I was in the Air Force. I was given less than a year to live. I had rheumatoid arthritis in my hips, my knees, my ankles, my hands. They wouldn't let me fly jets anymore. I'd lost 50 pounds in 3 months. They said, you're going to die. I went to 3 hospitals in Texas, went to 3 hospitals in California, and they gave up on me. And it was then that one of my martial arts instructors suggested that I try some herbal and traditional Chinese medicine things. And of course, when they said you're going to die, that doesn't sound like such a bad thing to try something else. So in about a week, I was 50% better. Now, I was really bad, so 50% better is still like really bad. It took 3 years to get all better. But I decided to go back to school, and I did my master's work and my graduate work and my doctoral work in that. I started practicing in Southern California, and then I moved back to Michigan. And I'd been practicing in Michigan. I got it built up to where I had the largest practice in the Midwest. And that's when Rudy contacted me to come work for him. And I told him, no, I was too busy. But this is where Rudy always talks about persistence, right? Rudy had somebody in the office call me or write me a letter every single week for 4 months. And finally, after 4 months, I said, okay, I'll fly out and see you guys. So I flew out to California, and it was like meeting family. The guys were great, and I've been with Rudy now for 24 years. And so we have a long history together, and that's how all of our products come about, because our products are all things that I made for myself and my patients, my family, and the executive staff, and because they work, you guys get to have them. This is the Live 4 Essentials. We're always upgrading our products, and we've now upgraded the 4 grouping that we had before into the Live 4 Essentials. Our Live 4 Essential Pack is our Ultra Vitality, our Advanced Omega, our Genesis, and our Immune D. So it's similar to what we used to have as our Protection for Life, but it's been upgraded a little bit. Now, look at this. This is what we call a 6x6 card. When you get this pack, this card will be on top of the box. And you flip the card over, and you get this. All of our packs will have what's in it, how much you take of each one, when you take it, and any other additional information you might need to know about it. And so this pack has our Genesis to help you live a long and healthy life, our NutriPack to fill in all the gaps, our Advanced Omega, and our Immune D. And I'll talk more about those products in particular later as we finish up. But we have a lot of other what we call XCL packs. And the XCL packs are designed to accelerate both your health and your income. And these XCL packs, they come, or you can get, and actually we have this for you in the back and you'll have it when you leave, what we call it a little cheat sheet. This sheet has a list of all of the different packs that we have, and then it tells you a little synopsis of what each of the packs is for. So it makes it really easy when you're sitting with somebody to decide, oh, I have a problem with my digestion. You click over there on digest and it tells you what pack you should be taking. So we'll take a quick look at these and see what's in them real quick. This is our Heart XCL pack, and our Heart XCL pack is our Cardio 5000. Now, sometimes Cardio 5000, I understand here, can be a little difficult to get, and so it's important that you know that there are substitutions. The best substitution for the heart or the cardio is female balance, and that includes for men. It's very good for the circulatory system, the blood system. I've been taking it for about 24, 25 years, and my shirts still fit okay, guys. It's a yin tonic. It's really good for your skin, your hair, and the herbs that are good for a woman's breast cancer prevention are good for a man's prostate cancer prevention. So it's a great product for men too. Then we have the Fit XCL pack. And this is for people that need to lose a couple pounds. It has our Versus Shake and our Simply Magic. Next up for our XCL packs, we have Pure. This is one that's really popular here in the Caribbean. It's Botana Cleanse Plus, Paracleanse, and Botana C. Botana C is really important in a cleanse pack because when you're cleansing, you're releasing a lot of antioxidants, or a lot of oxidants, and a lot of toxins, and you need extra antioxidants, and that's what the vitamin C is for, to help clean that out. Of course, we have some ladies out there. We have a female pack, which is a female balance, and calcium coverage. The calcium, of course, being extra important for women. And for the men, we're a little bit simpler. We just have male balance. And I was talking with somebody beforehand about, you know, women and men's being a little bit different. Men need calcium too. But if you're taking the Live 4, you're getting 50% of your calcium in the NutriPack. And you're getting 50% of your calcium from Advanced Omega. And so guys, you're covered, and then women only need 1 or 2 of the calcium coverage to up theirs because they need a little more than men do. Then we have something that you're going to see on almost everything that we're doing now, which is our new tagline, which is Heal, Live, Share. And this is what Symmetry is really all about. Over the last 18 years, talking to people, we decided it was time to change and really embrace what we are. And Symmetry helps people heal. And not just from health, but also financially or even spiritually. And the health aspect, it's important to know that not everybody can be 110%. I can't. I've got 50 years of sports injuries. I was told I was going to die 35 years ago. I'll never be 110%. But I actually can be not too bad for a 60-year-old guy. So actually, I started connecting recently with some of my classmates who I haven't seen since graduation 42, 43 years ago. And so I'm on Facebook, and my kids walked by and were looking over my shoulder, and they looked and they said, "Who are all those old people?" And I said, "Those are my classmates." And they said, "No, really, Dad, who are they?" And I said, "Those are the guys I went to school with." Some people didn't take care of themselves. But what we're really all about is, are you alive? And that's some of my classmates. And some people you all know, they're not alive. They are zombies. They get up in the morning, they go to work, they come home from work, and they fall asleep on the couch in front of the TV. And do it every day. There's mindless zombies. You guys want to come out and go to a little party on Friday night? No, man, I go home watching TV. They are zombies. And what we want to do is with our Live 4 is transform them, or for them. And we all really do know people like that. And so our products are designed to help transform zombies. Back to our talk is what do you live for? And that's what you need to ask people. What do you live for? This is Rudy Revac and his wife. Rudy lives for his family. These are Rudy's grandkids here. Some of you might have seen Kai on the Ellen show, right? Kai's been doing a lot of singing on Ellen. And that's, of course, their son Brandon. A couple of my grandkids over there. So do you live for family? Do you live for church? Do you live for, what is it you live for? And then how can symmetry help you accomplish what it is that you live for? Back to our packs, we have a 0 XCL pack. The 0 pack is designed to help control blood sugar. So we have Liposorb, Carbless, and Ace Allo Plus. People with diabetes, people that want to lose weight, or this is also very good for stopping inflammation in the body. And inflammation is actually what leads to insulin resistance and obesity. Our liver pack to help detox your liver. We have Ace Allo Plus, Botana C, and Liposorb. Our Breathe XCL pack. This is Botana C and OptiBreathe. OptiBreathe was something that I made for me when I moved back to Michigan. I'd been gone, I'd lived in Texas, Northern California, Southern California. I moved home and had forgotten I was allergic to Michigan. I had a really bad hay fever. So I made OptiBreathe to help take care of my problem, and unfortunately my kids inherited that gene, and so my kids have used OptiBreathe their whole life, and now my granddaughter's using OptiBreathe at 3 years old. So it's a great product that obviously is good enough for my whole family, and we've got people around the world that have been using it. For digestion issues, we have the Digest Pack, which has our Ace Allo Plus and our Liposorb. Form. This is for your form, your structure. Calcium coverage, glucosamine, and Botana C. Botana C helps crystallize calcium into bone. Vitamin C is also very important for soft tissue injury. For fuel, a little extra energy, we have Clear Boost and Simply Magic. For the immune system, we have the Immune XCL Pack, which Ace Allo Plus, Immune D, and Balance Plus. Protein, we have in the weight loss pack, we have our Versus Shake, which is made with whey protein. For people that don't want whey, we have the Wow Shake, which is green pea and brown rice protein. So we have an option for them. For sight, we have our Botana C and our Mega Juice. And I just went in and got some new glasses a couple months ago, and my eye doctor, who is young enough to be my daughter, was looking in my eyes and told me that she wished she had my eyes. And so that's pretty good when you have somebody young enough to be your kid telling you your eyes inside are better than her eyes are, and she wanted to know what I was taking. So guess who was real interested in taking the Sight Pack? Surface, this is our skin, and we have the Female Balance and the Ace Allo Plus. Now there's some other things that are good for skin, like Advanced Omega. But you're already taking that in the Live 4. Urinary tract. Know somebody with some issues with their bladder or their kidney. We have the Male Balance and the Female Balance and the Botana C. We've already talked about how men can take the Female Balance. And of course, ladies, you can take the Male Balance. Don't have to worry about getting any of this stuff I have on my face. The Male Balance, when women take that, it's a kidney tonic. It's good for kidney infections, bladder infections. It's good for athletic energy. And ladies, the Male Balance can possibly have 2 side effects. And so you do need to know that. For guys, side effects for the Female Balance, there ain't any. But ladies, there's 2 side effects you could notice. 1, ladies, you might notice an increase in libido. 2, it usually makes your breasts firmer. Not all side effects are bad. So, what do you live for? And what we've really been talking about with Symmetry is we want to help transform people's lives. All those XCL packs are designed to be really easy and help transform your life so that nobody here has to be one of those terrible zombies.